What's up YouTube, KidMoto22 here, and I'm coming to talk to you guys today about something that I'm super passionate about, and I'm sure a bunch of you guys out there too are also. It's the new 2021 models that Harley's putting out, and I'm here to tell you there's some changes that are more than just paint. So let's get to it right now. What's up everybody, KidMoto22 here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I'm coming in to talk to you guys today about the 2021 models, some of the changes I've noticed, and some of the things that are more than just paint. I was able to have a conversation with a friend of mine who's a bit of an insider, and he was giving me some information. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I do want to address some of the cosmetic changes and paint things that I've seen that I'm really liking. So first of all, let's talk about, let's go with the Softail Slim. The Softail Slim has some new paint schemes out this year. They have some two-tone paint schemes. I don't have all of the colors and all of the pictures, but I do have a few. So I'll throw up a couple of the pictures of the Softail Slim that I have. A lot of the pictures that I have are compliments of my friend Dustin, who was able to go to his local dealership in Illinois that got some 2021 models in, and he was gracious enough to send me these pictures. I really appreciate it, Dustin. Thank you so much. But it enables me to give you guys my opinion and some reflections on what I'm seeing coming out in 2021. So again, there was some information on the Slim. The next thing I want to talk about that I know Dustin is really connected to, and I'm really liking a lot too, is the new things that we're seeing on the Sport Glide. The Sport Glide, they decided to go and paint match the bags. I thought this was something that was a huge miss when they put out the Sport Glide to begin with. They've now paint matched those clamshell bags. That makes that bike, in my opinion, look so much more complete. I really love that platform to begin with, but now that they've paint matched those bags, I think that thing is top notch. I think what we're gonna see is I think you're going to see an uptick in sales because of those paint match bags. It makes that a much more complete bike. The other thing I think you've seen with that is there's some new paint on the tank and the emblems, and I've gotten some mixed reviews on that. Some people don't like it. I like it, but I also think it really matches a lot of the paint schemes, the custom paint schemes you're seeing out there with that kind of panel style paint, that this would really kind of flow well with those kind of panel style paints. So yeah, I think the Sport Glide they did a really good job on. I'll throw up some other pictures. I've got some paint pictures of the Ultra, some pictures, again, all complimentary of Dustin, from the new trikes that they have coming out. So I'll throw up some of those pictures up there and let you guys take a look at them. I think that some of the new paint colors that they have and colorways that they have coming out look really nice. There's some dark greens that are coming out. I don't have a picture of the new Sportster, but we all saw the Sportster 1200 has the same paint scheme, but they threw kind of a lime green color on that, which I think is really cool looking. I think it adds to that lineup. That's another thing, we kept the Sportster. There was a bunch of us that really thought that Sportster was going to be gone for this year, and the Sportster 1200 survives another year. I would say it lives to die another day. That's what I would say. I think the Sportster is going away. I don't think we're going to keep the Sportster unless they redo that platform and put that new motor in the Sportster. Otherwise, I think the Sportster as we know it is going to be disappearing in the next year or so. The last two things I want to address are the insider information that I got from a buddy of mine that is an insider in Harley Davidson. And so he sent me some things, and I'll throw some pictures up. The first thing I want to address is the hydraulic clutch on the touring models is going away. They're going back to the cable clutch. And I asked him about this, and I kind of said, why are we doing this? I thought the hydraulic clutch was a step forward. He said the cable clutch is less problematic and it has a more adjustable friction zone. So you can adjust when you're putting that squeeze on your clutch, you can adjust the friction zone so where your bike starts to engage and you start to move forward is much more adjustable on a cable clutch than it is on a hydraulic clutch. The hydraulic clutch caused some problems when they first put it out. There was some issues with it, some recalls. And also, if you want to put new bars on your bike, you have to bleed that hydraulic clutch. This is going away. Now you're going to have a cable clutch again, and this is going to enable a lot more ability to make those bar adjustments and stuff and make it a lot easier to do without bleeding that clutch system. So we'll say, I'll say my opinion on the hydraulic clutch is mixed. I have my hydraulic clutch on my 2017 Road King Special, and I actually do like it from a cable clutch. I haven't minded it at all. So we'll see how well the cable clutch is received. My opinion is it's probably going to be pretty well received with the adjustments that you'd be able to do in the clutch, making it tighter or looser. It's going to give you that a little bit more of a customization that you're going to be able to do at home, and that friction zone isn't going to be a problem. The other thing he noticed is that he told me that there were riders that were experiencing lurching with their bike. So when they were trying to find that friction zone, it went from 0 to all the way engaged, and your bike would lurch forward. Again, I never experienced this, but I do know that's probably a little bit more common with newer riders or inexperienced riders that are inexperienced with the hydraulic clutch and have a little bit more trouble with that. The other thing was the location of that. It looks like that clutch adjustment is going to be on the right side of the bike. And again, I'll throw some pictures up here so you guys can see where that clutch adjustment comes down on the bike. It looks just like the soft tails, and that's going to be on your new touring models. The last thing that I want to address, excuse me, is the change in the ECM. So this is something that is not new to Harley. They've done this before, and now they've done it again in 2021. So the big change with the ECM is it's a new ECM. The position of the ECM has been changed, and also the connector on the ECM is different. It's no longer the 6-pin connector. It's the same kind of ECM connector that you would see on the live wire. This means that all of your aftermarket ECMs and tuners that are out there that connect to your ECM to tune your bike are not going to be compatible with the 2021 models until they get out and either make an adapter or they make their new tuners with the right connector for the 2021 models. This is going to be on all the 2021 Softails and touring models that the aftermarket tuners that are on the market right now are not going to be compatible. So you're not going to be able to put pipes and an air cleaner and a tuner on your bike right away when you buy it. So the other thing that he told me was it sounds like Harley isn't going to be releasing any tunes or maps until February or March for the 2021 models either. So there's a little bit of information out there about this. This is not new again to Harley. They did this when they went from the 4-pin to the 6-pin. And so they've done this before. The aftermarket catches up, but it's not going to be available right away. So you go out there and buy your 2021 model, you're either going to have to ride it stock or you're going to have to ride it untuned because you're not going to be able to get it tuned unless you go through the dealership. So there is that. The dealers are going to have the ability to get those tunes, but not right away. They're not going to get those tunes for their models until February or March. So there we go. That's what I have for you guys today. Just a short, quick hit video. I wanted to get this information out there because I thought it was pertinent and I thought everybody would want to know. And so that's about all I got for you guys today. I appreciate you watching. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I'll put another link to another video up here that you guys might like. I'll put a subscribe up here. And if you like what I'm doing, I would appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, do all those things. This is Kid Moto. I'm out.